For these two particular problems, we're gonna end up with lines that are undefined, have an undefined slope and 0 for a slope. Our fallback plan is always to use the formula, and we just went over the formula, subtracting the y's over subtracting the x's. So I'm gonna go ahead and start there by subtracting the y's over subtracting the x's. I'm gonna call this one my first point, x sub 1, y sub 1, my second point, x sub 2, y sub 2. And then I am using that formula, so let me grab my y sub 2. So here's y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Do a little bit of simplifying here. 4 minus 1 is 3. Negative 3 minus minus is a plus, so negative 3 plus 3 is 0. And if you divide by 0, and if you forget, one way, if you have a calculator in your hand, is to remember that you read from left to right and work your way down. So you type in negative 3, next line, divided by, next line, 0. And negative 3 divided by 0 is undefined. Your calculator is going to say error, because no matter how many zeros I get, I can't make the number negative 3. Okay, in this particular one, just going through just our quick, use our formula as our fallback plan. So let's subtract the y's. So I have y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over my second x, x sub 2 minus x sub 1, my first x. Oops. Okay, do a little bit of simplifying there. Minus minus is plus. So I have negative 4 plus 4, which is 0. And negative 3 minus 2 is negative 5. And 0 divided by negative 5 is equal to 0, because it doesn't take any negative 5s to make the number 0. Looking for a few shortcuts though in the process. Sometimes you just forget which one is which. Is dividing by 0 or 0 over a number the one that is 0 versus undefined? So this is just a silly trick here. Using the word no and using the word okay. This is representing a number over 0. No, it doesn't have a numerical answer. That one's undefined. And then 0 over a number looking like okay. So that ends up being okay. Yes, I have a number for an answer, so it equals 0. So just looking at that one, n, a number over 0, ends up being undefined. And then 0 over a number, okay, 0 over a number equals 0. Okay, another shortcut here that you could use is to notice that the x coordinates in the 2 points given are the same, and that means that they're going to line up, they're going to stack one on top of the other. So when a line goes this direction, it's called a vertical line, and that is undefined. And then this one, the shortcut, if I would have noticed that the y coordinates of the points were the same, then they're at the same height, so the line's going to go straight across, and so the slope is going to end up being 0. So one more time, that quickest shortcut is to notice the 2 points that are given to you. The x coordinates are the same, so it ends up being undefined, or if the y coordinates are the same, then the slope is 0.